this wave is different from the past waves. I have looked at them as 10x opportunities. This is like 100x. Like 1 billion is no longer good enough.
I don't think any of us have seen anything like this before, honestly, in terms of how clear the transformation is going to be across technology, but also across society. This is much, much bigger.
We don't think this thing is going to stop anytime soon. We're taking a long-term view, and if you've looked at our capex, we spent about 100 billion in the last few years, and now it's 50 to 56 billion this year, and just going up.
You mentioned power. How big is this problem?
Power is becoming a constraining factor for almost anything and everything we are doing, right? And it's not just power, by the way. It's power, it's transmission, it is grid permits. So if you play in the classical infrastructure data center industry, we are right now planning for data centers that are going to come up in 29, 2030, 2027, 2020 is gone. The order books are being built for that, right? Because that is where the bottleneck is.
If you look at how much power is showing up at the edge of a data center, and then how much power is consumed by all the chips in the data center, I won't tell you what the drop is, but it is massive. In other words, the amount of power that we're not using, that is right there to be used, is massive. The most expensive part of actually all this computation is not the compute, but moving the bits. In other words, I have my compute unit. I got to get the bits to the input registers. That's by far the most expensive part of the entire computation.
Copper has hit its limit, and now people are talking about scale-up optics with NPO, CPO. Yep. Where does this go?
You're exactly right. We're severely limited by what copper can do. So if there are optical solutions, I'm all ears. I actually think that will probably be the biggest shift in the industry. Now, it's hard to deploy, it's hard to maintain, hard to service, etc. So it'll take time for adoption. But yeah, I mean, I can only hope.
The infra spend, we have never seen it, whether it was the internet era, the cloud era, the mobile era.
My prediction on the long run is that you're going to look at a world wherein 3 out of 4 will be inference. 75, 80% plus workloads will end up being inference minimum.
Got it.
Of all chips deployed would be my prediction.
In other words, we've gone from, let's say, a year ago, training, building the models was the dominant workload by a fair amount. And inference serving the models was on the rise, but not dominant. Today, I think it's shifted to about 50-50, approximately, just as agents are exploding.
So we started experimenting with smaller teams, and the roles that have started emerging is not a PM or an engineer. It is AI captain, agent captain, and the roles they do are fascinating. The agent captain tries to make sure that everybody is aligned to make it as hands-free and as autonomous as possible.
At TSMC, more and more it is AI. The old days of visual inspection are gone. So from an operator standpoint, it's not really an operator anymore, it's a technician. But they're looking at 20 pieces of equipment at one time. There's nobody in the fab anymore. And it's all AI.
What's your advice to entrepreneurs?
I would say go and look at power, go and look at cooling, go and look at transmission, go and look at orchestration of workloads. Building a chip is a big gamble, but if you can hit it right at the right timing, there are some pretty cool stories that you're hearing these days. There's a lot of unsexy work in the data center that is ripe for the taking.
Silicon is back to Silicon Valley.
Exactly.
And there'll be more. And now it'll also go to power. It'll become a power valley.
It is. I like that.